call the office. They say, yeah, you can bring her in here. Yes, we'll call Kaelani to the office. Everything will be good. Okay, click. She didn't call until I got inside the office, which was about 3 minutes later. And Kaelani was already outside with the staff thinking that I was where I normally am, but I wasn't because I was in the office waiting for her. You guys let her leave this school with somebody else? What? Trey gang, it is your girl Tatiana. Very, very tired. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I try to wake up around like 5:30, really no later than 6, but sometimes it just doesn't happen like that because I just don't like getting out of bed. I'm not a morning person. But I have my morning routine, my vitamins, my 3 steps that I take in the morning to help me wake up. And so I'm going to take that right now. I literally woke up, you guys, at 5:30, and I kid you not, like, there was no sound made, there was no rough movements. Kahari woke up with me. It's like no matter what time I wake up, she's still gonna wake up at the same time that I do, and it's frustrating because in the mornings, like, I really do need my time. And I don't know if it's because she's breastfed, like, if she's just attached to me, like, I don't know. But if that's the reason, like, I'm ready to stop breastfeeding because with Kylan and Kaelani, they were not as clingy to me as Kahari is. And so, I'm just really not used to this. This is new in motherhood. And I just wish that I had some time in the morning by myself. Like I said, I could wake up at 4 o'clock and she literally, because we've done it, she's done it before, would be up with me too. But anyways, that's neither here or there, you guys. I'm not trying to complain. I'm blessed that I'm able to be a stay-at-home mom. I just wish I had more time by myself. But anyways, you guys, before we get fully into the video, you know I got to hit you with the verse of the day. So the verse of the day, you guys, is coming to you from Colossians chapter 1, verse 13, and it says, "He has delivered us from the domain of darkness and transferred us to the kingdom of his beloved Son." So I feel like that means, like, God paid the price for us already, like, everything that he's already done. Like, his attempt was to deliver us from evil. And so he just wants us to live our life in the best way that we can for him. So anyways, God's amazing is produced in your life, but let's go ahead and wake up Kaelani. Our morning schedule is kind of changed because Matt is working days now instead of nights. So he's not here in the morning to take Kaelani to school, which means she's going to be riding with our next door neighbor. And they leave at 7:15 so they can have breakfast. So she won't even have breakfast here. So let's go ahead and wake her up, get her ready, and I'll be back with y'all in just a little bit. Oh, she's already up. Good morning. Let's go ahead and go brush your teeth, wash your face, and get yourself ready so you can be leaving for school early today. Did you remember? Or did you just hear me talking? You just heard me talking? All right. Come on. Look at her, knocked out. We're all dressed. When's the last time you got to sit down and just watch TV before going to school?
I don't know.
It's been probably never. Because you have to eat breakfast and you don't wake up until like 7 o'clock anyway. But you're all dressed and now you're going to have breakfast at school for the first time. How do you feel about that?
Great.
Great? Do you think it's going to be good?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's going to be good.
Sorry, guys.
I know it's going to be good. School breakfast is good.
Because they have a lot of cereal. And guys, one time when I was like at the cafeteria eating lunch, they had pancake and sausage.
Oh, that might be what you have this morning. Actually, I could check the lunch menu to tell you what you're going to have. But, I mean, you might as well just eat lunch at school anyway because you're going to get there for breakfast. I said lunch. You might as well eat breakfast at school because you're going to get there. But I made your lunch, though, okay?
Okay.
Like I do all the time, basically. I mean, there's some times that I don't make your lunch, but...
Because we're going to be late.
Yeah, that's the only reason why, because we're going to be late. When I was younger, all I ate was school lunch. My mom didn't make my lunch. So, you're pretty privileged, girl. Comment below if you guys make your kids lunch or if you have them eat school lunch. Look who we have here. Look who we have here. Miss, I want to wake up at 5:30 when my mom and dad wake up. Excuse me, I'm talking to you. Don't be looking away from me. Miss, I want to cry and scream because I just want to be held. Okay, you want to ignore me? That's all good. It's all good. You know I'm talking about you, though, and you know I'm right. Huh? Look at those teefies. Look at those teefies, you guys. Look at them. Oh, my gosh. You're just getting so big. I remember when you were her age. And pretty soon you're going to be her age. It's still dark outside and you're going to school. I don't like it. Come on, babe. They're outside. They're already over there waiting for you. Let's go. I'm right here behind you. There's no need to be scared. I'm not sending you out by yourself. What'd you say, Kay?
I like waking up to be on time.
You like waking up to be on time? Well, I already see them in the car, so come on, let's go. The face of a tired mother is what you're looking at right now. This one has fell asleep. I have a call that I have to get on because my day has started, but I really just want to go back to bed. All in all, though, like, I'm grateful, you guys, that I prayed to be a stay-at-home mom. I'm grateful that I had the willpower to do something different, to get something different. Stepping out of my comfort zone and starting a business where I'm able to work over social media and still bring in income to be able to contribute to my household expenses. Not that I have to, because my husband takes care of that. And thank God for him. Shout out to Bay. Shout out to all the men who go and work outside of the house and are teammates with their wife or with their girlfriend or whatever, or their child's mother, girlfriend, wife. If you guys live together, you're probably in a relationship. But shout out to y'all men who don't give women like us who stay at home and decide to pursue our dreams as entrepreneurs, mompreneurs, a hard time about going and working outside of the house. You just let us be us. We take care of the home. We do things at home. You help us out even there too. So even though you guys saw me do that video that I did about saying that I wasn't happy, I probably could have watched my words a little bit. You know, your girl be in her feelings sometimes when stuff doesn't go her way. But I know that I have a good man, and it's just times like this where I see him wake up at 5:30 in the morning and go to work while I'm here at home with the girls. Even though we're still working and it's different kind of work, I just appreciate how he wakes up and leaves the house every single day. Or when he was working nights, he would come home in the morning and still take Kaelani to school or still help me get her lunch ready, just stuff like that. So shout out to the husbands and the husbands and the babies and all that kind of stuff. The men who just help out with their women and who just be on the same page as them. But it's super foggy outside, you guys. I have a meeting that I need to get on. Like I said, the baby just went to sleep and Kylan is still asleep. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to this meeting, put this baby down, and I'll check back in with y'all when Kylan wakes up. Look who's up, ready for her cereal. She always wants cereal, you guys. I offered to cook, I offered to make waffles, and she just wants cereal. Okay. Say good morning, chicken.
Good morning, chicken.
I'm gonna let her eat. I just made a bottle for the baby, so let's give that to her, and then I can sit down and do my personal development. I'll go get you my iPad, okay? Even though you should have your phone and not my iPad. Where's your phone?
I don't know.
You never know.
I just want your iPad.
You always want my iPad. I'm gonna go give the baby the bottle. I'll be right back.
And you give me your iPad.
That's all she heard. It's gonna die. You don't have much time, but there you go. Now for the baby's baba. You see your mommy coming? You see your mommy coming with your baba? Boom, boom, psh. Babies are all dressed. I am not, so y'all are not gonna see me. But since Kari has teeth, I got her a little toothbrush. I didn't do this with Kaelani or Kylan until she was like more of age, like already like 10 months, like almost gonna be turning 1. But since this one has teeth a little bit earlier, I wanted to get this training toothpaste. It says for ages 3 to 24 months. Yeah, mama, this is for you. The toothbrushes though say that they're for age 1. But this was the I guess like youngest age for toothbrushes that they had. So we're gonna use this. I don't know if she's gonna let me brush her teeth. This one just fell on the floor, so I need to wash that. But yeah, guys, let's see if she lets me brush her teeth. This one always gave us a hard time brushing her teeth. Always gave us a hard time. But let's see. Let's see if she'll let us. Mama, look, it's pink. It's pink. Look, she has to put it in her mouth. Babies want to put everything in their mouth. So let's see, y'all.
You guys see me?
Yeah, they can see you. They can see you, girl. You ready to brush your teeth, Mama? So this is what it looks like. It says no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. And the flavor is like wild fruit. And it's fluoride free. You guys, where does it say that? Right here. It's fluoride free, which is good because babies swallow. If they swallow too much fluoride, it could be bad for the inside. Even we use fluoride free toothpaste. The brand is Tom's. This is not sponsored, by the way. But the girls use, well, we all use this one, and this one is also fluoride free. So just a good tip. Fluoride free toothpaste is a better toothpaste, but let's see if she lets us brush, guys. Let's see if we gotta let you brush. Let's see. Let's see. Get all that milk off their gums, off their teeth. It's clear. You can't see it. Look, Mama. Look, Mama. Look. Kari. Look. Let's see. Should I do it again? Should I do it again? I gotta hold it for you because you might try to stick it all the way in your mouth.
Mom,
You like that, huh? What's on your face?
Mom, can I brush your hair?
You want to try brush?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can try to do it.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, baby.
Let me help you. Good job, big sister. Good job. She doesn't want me to hold her hand, you guys. She wants to do it. Okay, go ahead and do it.
Baby.
Look, she sees you. Okay. Good job. Good job, Mama. You like it? And I'm just gonna take a little wet wipe and just go over her gums. Look, she wants to go back and brush again. All right, gotta clean those gums off. All right, Mama. Good job, Mommy.
Several song-filled hours later.
What's up, guys? So it is later on in the vlog. Kai just finished eating her lunch. I still have my shake over there from this morning. That's crazy. I really don't eat. Kai, how was your lunch? Your grapes and your chicken nuggets? How was it? Good? Good. And we got Babe over here. Say what's up to the vlog, Babe.
What's up, Trejo?
He's eating right now on his lunch break. How do you feel working at 5 in the morning now? Well, 6 in the morning, as opposed to 10 at night. Do you feel more tired, or do you feel like you were waiting for the shift?
Feel good. I feel like I was up.
Wait, how long are you gonna be working this? Is it like permanent now, for sure?
It's gonna be much yet though.
Oh, not yet? Okay, well, yep, he's here. But yeah, we're getting ready to go take him back to work. So I'm gonna let him finish eating his lunch. Kaka just dropped her plate. All right, chicken, we'll see y'all in a little bit.
Definitely in a little bit.
What's up, guys? So we are taking Matt back to work right now. How many more hours of your shift did you say you have?
Like 2.5.
About 2.5.
Yeah, they're being fast 2.5.
Good.
Yeah, that's why I like taking my later in the day.
Yeah, like when you work at so early in the morning, it's hard when you have to take your lunch at like 10 o'clock because you're like, damn, like that's not lunch. That's definitely breakfast. But that's good that you have 2 hours and it's been a good day so far.
Yeah, really good day.
That's good. Me, on the other hand, it's been a good day for me too, up until about 30 minutes ago when I put my hot iron on the side of my face. You guys, look at that burn. Like,
It's like she got.
I cannot. Can you guys really see it?
Like,
It looks bad. It doesn't look as bad on camera, but the baby's back there talking. Do you guys hear her? Really, Mari? You stopped? She stopped as soon as I put the camera on there. But you guys probably heard her. But babe, I have a question.
What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. What about you? Look at Kai. She looks so cute and stylish with her glasses. Okay, so I have a question. You know, in the last video when we had talked about basically you thinking because you're the breadwinner that means that I should be doing or expected to do certain things around the house. Did you specifically mean because you make more money that means that I'm supposed to do more, or did you mean that because you work outside of the house? So can you like elaborate on that? Because
Well, you really just said it. It's just I feel like you should take more of the duties because I'm outside the house.
okay, but it has nothing to do with financially. You just feel because I'm home more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that because I had questions for myself and I didn't know if anybody else did either. But at the time, I think in the video I was about to say something, but we started talking about something else, so like I completely forgot. Dang. The camera's all wobbly, y'all, because we're going over stuff in the road. But yeah, so yeah, y'all, we finna take him back to work, and then I don't really know what the rest of the day is gonna consist of, but like I said, we're doing this vlogging thing every single day, right? So y'all just gonna be coming along for the ride in our life. I do have to go to the grocery store later because I have to cook. I don't know what I'm gonna cook though, so just stay tuned, I guess, until later when I go to the grocery store to see what I'm gonna cook. Comment below some ideas, you guys, even though I won't see them tonight to be able to cook tonight. The camera can't see her. Every single time I keep trying to show you guys that the baby is like talking back there, she stops talking. Oh, my bun just fell down. She stops talking. But yeah, I won't see the food ideas in this video to be able to cook tonight, but maybe I'll consider them for the next video. But yeah, comment below, you guys, some food ideas because I don't like to cook. Like, I do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to be on my wife-ish and my mom-ish. But a lot of the times I'd be like, we're going to go get Chipotle tonight. Not a lot of the times. I'm lying. Like, I cook. I know how to cook. But I'm not like an extravagant cook, chef, as Matt will call it. I don't always know like a lot of different combinations to make. You know, I can, you know, hook some stuff up though, right, babe? I'll be hooking some food up.
Yeah.
I do, right?
But I feel like you don't try nothing new, so I try something new. That makes sense. Like,
You think?
Look, every time I try to make something like different, like ooh, salad, like pop up from that cookbook and make something. But all of a sudden, in 2 days, you're looking through it, like get your out of here. Like trying to be like me.
No, that's not true.
Like me.
That's not true. I just don't open the cookbook. But we both have probably opened it equally. You think you've opened it more?
I made my recipes from the cookbook than you have.
Okay, maybe so. I don't like to cook, so it's whatever. But yeah, comment below you guys some ideas for dinner that I could have. But yeah, y'all, we're about to take him back to work, as I said. So we'll see y'all a little bit later. That Popeye smells so good. I'm so hungry. I think I might stop. Bye. See you when you get off work. Dang, I gotta remember. So I just keep coming all the way down, right? Okay. Yeah, y'all. I think I might be going to that Popeyes because your girl is hungry, okay? What's up, guys? So I definitely stopped at Popeyes and I got me some rice and beans, a chicken sandwich. I've been craving the chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Comment below if you guys went and tried the chicken sandwich when they first came out with it and people were like going crazy over it. I did not try it. Like, people were like killing people over that dang sandwich. Like, it was a mess. That sandwich had people going crazy. But yeah, so I got the sandwich. And it's not my first time trying it, by the way, but I just really wanted a chicken sandwich from Popeyes. I got some fries. I got some sweet heat sauce. I don't know. It looked good. And then I got this frozen strawberry lemonade. This is so fire. It's good. So I'm just about to eat this, you guys. I feel like it's all up in my face. Let me scoot it back a little bit. So I'm about to eat this, and then I have to go pick up Kaelani. Yeah, we're gonna do a story time, you guys, when I get in the car, because if it wasn't for the school not acting right, I definitely would not have to drive my car and wait in that long little freaking pickup line to pick her up. So we'll do a story time when I get in the car. But yeah, guys, I'm about to eat the food. I have a few more minutes before I have to go get her. And yeah, I'll see y'all when we get in the car. Before we leave, you guys, check out this diva. Okay, she got her heels on. Okay, her backpack with her toys, her headband. Let me see you pose. Okay, girl. I see you, girl, with the spin. Ready to go get Kaelani? Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so we're here at Kaelani's school in this long old pickup line. And like I said, we're just going to do a story time because if her school acted the way that schools should act, and the reason why I can speak so confidently and talk like I know my stuff is because I used to work inside of a school district. More specifically, I used to work as an office elementary school assistant, and with my daughter being in elementary school, I just kind of feel like even though I didn't work inside the classroom, I'm not dealing with the teacher, I'm dealing with the administration, and I was a part of the administration, and the way that they've been acting, like, I would have never. I just feel like when you're at work, period, like, some people just don't care about their job. Like, they'll talk to you like they're out on the street. Like, some people just don't care. So for the sake of time, since we have time, I'm just gonna go into the whole thing. I'm gonna just tell y'all how it's been, how it started, what got it that way, and pretty much what it is. So Kaelani went to this school last year,
in kinder. I don't know if you're new to this channel, you've never heard me say this before. If you've been watching us for a little while, then you might have heard me say this. But kindergarten in Texas is not required. When the pandemic first started, she was supposed to be starting pre-K, which is for 4, basically turning 5 by a specific time, to basically like get them used to going to school and all that kind of stuff. So when COVID hit and the schools got shut down, I didn't have her do homeschool because I'm like, this is just... I didn't have her do homeschool because I'm like, this is just pre-K, you know, I'll work with her at home, everything will be good. When we got here kind of sort of late and didn't really have established where it was that we were going to live. Again, if you've been a part of our channel for a minute, you know that moving to Houston, it was supposed to be one thing. And it ended up turning into another thing. We didn't end up getting the house that we thought we were supposed to be. We were staying in the hotel for literally like 3 to 4 months. Like, it was crazy. Like, if we could have done it all over again, we would have just got an apartment the minute that we found out we were not going to close on our house. But we didn't end up doing that. But I say all that to say, she did not go to kinder because, for one, it wasn't required. And for two, we didn't really have like a steady address. At one of the hotels that we were staying at, they did say that if we got the okay from the hotel to say that we lived there, that she would be able to start at that school. However, I took her out literally the very next week because of COVID. And I was just telling myself, like, I'm not about to have her catching COVID at school. When I tell you guys, it was student after student after student after student, parent after, or not parent, but staff after staff that had COVID. I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull you out. Kinder's not required anyway. Like, I'm gonna pull you out. So I pulled her out. But then when we ended up moving where we are now, we were more established. The school was right down the street. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have you go to this school. She probably went there for about a month. I didn't realize that school was ending when it did, because back in California, school does not end until like June sometime. They ended school in May, like the end of April, May. So I just was not, you know, or the end of April, like early May is when they ended school, and I just wasn't expecting that. So last year there were no problems. This year, I picked her up the same exact way that I was picking her up last year. They don't technically have a system for kids whose parents live like in the apartments that we live in. They don't have a system for those kids to be picked up. They're basically just considered crosswalk kids because of the way that they walk. So, remind you, I never had an issue with these teachers, with these staff members, nothing. Never had an issue. This year, for whatever reason, I feel like they've gotten a little bit more strict. And I get it, like, times are crazy, but if you clearly know that I'm this child's parent, like, you don't have to be strict with me. You know that I'm their parent. So on the first day of school, I saw her and I was like, hey, Kaelani, like, I'm right here, you know, like, come on. And I went to go grab her and she started running to me, and they were beeping their whistles like, no, she can't go. You're not supposed to pull her out of the line, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is weird, because last year we didn't have these issues. But okay, I stepped back. Times were passing by. She would see me. I would want her to run to me, come to me. And it's like they always would make it an issue that you can't pull her out of the line, or she's not supposed to get out of the line. And my whole thing was, if school's over, which it is, which is why you guys are lining up to leave and walk these kids to their parent, why are you making it such a big deal that I'm grabbing my child? Like, that was so weird to me, like beyond weird. So time goes by. You guys know that I have Kahari and Kylan at home with me. If I happen to be 2 seconds late and Kaelani's in the front of the line, she'll miss me. And the way that they do this crosswalk thing is that Kaelani will go to the crosswalk, she'll go down this sidewalk, and if she doesn't see me standing right there, then they take them all the way down this sidewalk and then all the way across the street. So they're taking her across the street, and I'm not liking that, because I'm like, I might be 2 seconds late, maybe 3, maybe a minute or 2, if that. There's no reason why she should be going across the street when her parent is never over there. Because if we do miss her and they do take her across the street, she's the only child that has to walk back across the street with them. So I'm just like, you guys should have a different system for kids who need to walk home with their parents, because considering them to be a crosswalk child would mean you're taking a kid in the street, across the street, whether it's with a parent or not, or a teacher or not, people run stop signs all the time. Like, what if you, and I just think like that, like, you have to think like that. This is all unnecessary. What if you take a child across the street and somebody just happens to run a stop sign and they weren't even supposed to be over there in the first place because you guys don't have a better system? So time goes by. Sometimes if I'm late, I would park in this parking spot that doesn't have cones to block you going through the driveway. It doesn't say you can't park here. I would just park there because if I'm late, I'm trying to do everything that I can to prevent you guys from walking her across the street in case this day she happens to be in the front of the line instead of in the back and I miss her. So sometimes I would see teachers like look at me and shake their head, or like, you know, one time I went to go grab her out of the line and they were like, I'm sorry, who are you? And I'm like, oh no, I'm her mom. And they tried to make up some BS excuse like, oh, well, we didn't know if you were a stranger. We don't want the news here. You know, we don't want people grabbing students out of the line because they might be strangers, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to park right here in this spot anymore. If I happen to be late, I'm going to park over here. Again, wasn't breaking any rules, wasn't running over any cones. I wasn't, you know, parking in an area where it said nobody can park. There literally was no reason why we had to have an issue. The only reason why it was an issue was because they feel like if I'm picking her up in a car, I need to be in this car line, which is where I'm at right now. But for me to have to leave my house, pack up my 2 girls with me, because now Matt's not at home. If he was at home, I would be interrupting his sleep, which is so unnecessary because we live 2 minutes from the school, like driving distance. So to walk, it's like 8 minutes, okay? Like not a big deal. But I would have to leave my house until 3 o'clock. She gets out of school at 3:12. So for them to say that if I'm going to drive my car, I need to be in this car pickup line, it's like I'm sitting in this line a whole hour or 2 early for what? Like, comment below if you're a parent and you know how these car pickup lines be. Like, when I say ridiculous, ridiculous. And if you have a smaller school, if your child attends a smaller school, the parking lot is not big at all, which means it's even more ridiculous because there's like nowhere to drive, nowhere to park. Yeah, ridiculous, right? And it's just crazy, like, to say the least. So one day I just happened to drive up here, and one of the days that I was running a little bit late, and I see one of the crosswalk teachers walking with a cart, and she has cones in it. And I'm like, I've never seen that before. Like, I wonder where she's going, because she's walking really fast. And I'm talking to a parent, and I see her go put cones in the driveway where I parked, which means my car was blocked in there. And I quickly ended that conversation with that parent, not on nothing rude, but I was like, I have to go handle this. Like, I'll be right back. So I go over there and I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I noticed that you put cones back here, but my car's right here and I'm gonna have to get out. And she's like, well, you can't leave. Like, as far as I know, you've been told multiple times that you cannot park here. You're not supposed to park here. This is unsafe for students because they walk past here. You're gonna have to wait until all the students and the buses leave. What? First of all, nobody's ever said that I couldn't park here. Second of all, I didn't break any rules. There's no signs, there were no cones. You guys never have cones right here, and students supposedly have to walk by here every day because there's people who live this way. You never have cones right here. So what is this about? Like, if you don't want me to park here, just say that. That's fine. I won't park here anymore. But you can't put cones behind my car. Like, I told them, I was like, my daughter has an appointment, just so that they would know how serious this was, and like, okay, I won't park here anymore. It's not that big of a deal, but you're not gonna block my car inside of this parking lot. I asked her so many times to move those cones. I told her, I don't know what you're talking about. We haven't had any meetings. Nobody's ever told me anything. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. And when I tell you that lady would not move those cones, she did not move those cones to the point where I had to pick them up physically myself, and I tossed them out of my way. Like, you're crazy. Like, I know you did not think I was going to stay here until all these kids left and all the buses left. You're crazy. It's not that serious. So long story short, because the story could be so long, there'd been multiple of these staff members after school. It's like they were all in cahoots to like gang up on me. Like, they would see me and Kaelani would be like, that's my mom, and they would hold her hand and not let her go. And she'd be like, my mom's right there, and they'd be like, no, like, you can't go run to your mom, like, you have to wait. stuff like that. They would come up to me in rainy days and ask other parents what their child's name was, but then get straight to me and not say anything because they have the attitude, because they don't want to speak to me because of how I was picking my child up. Or one time they told me that I could have been a stranger because I was trying to grab my child before they took her across the street, and they were like, you might be a stranger. And I, at the point of us exchanging words with me trying to let them know I am her parent, you guys can't say that I'm a stranger when anybody can be a stranger. You don't have emergency cards out here. You don't have IDs. If a kid's saying that's my parent, how are you saying that that's not, and that they're a stranger? And I had to tell them one day, give me my damn child. And it's like, if I'm having to get this crazy with you guys, you're clearly... I should not be cussing in front of her because she be trying to repeat some of the stuff that I say sometimes. Kaka, don't repeat that, okay? Even though she didn't say it, but still. I had to tell them that because I'm like, you're not gonna play with me. Like, Mama Bear was starting to come out. Like, she's my kid. Like, she's telling you she's my kid.
Yeah, Mama Bear.
So, and I also told them, because after they put the cones behind my car, there were so many days that went by that other cars were parking right there too, and they weren't saying anything to them. So I really felt that they were harassing me when they put cones behind my car, and then they kept saying, like, you can't park here, you can't park there, when I parked there twice in that parking lot, 2 times in the other parking lot. So 4 times total is when I parked on the school period when I was not inside of the car pickup line. And they were trying to make up all these excuses. Oh, these kids have autism, so their parents can park here. We don't know what this person is here for. It's like they weren't taking accountability and saying that they're not telling anybody else that they can't park there, just me. And then the cones behind my car like completely like set me and threw me for a loop. I was like, I cannot believe this is happening. I told the lady, I was like, the only reason she was trying to like justify her reasoning and say, you parking here, was that even right? Talking about if she lets me park there, then they would have to let everybody park there. But you're not saying anything about these cars that are parking there. I was walking away and I was like, yeah, you guys are foolish, right? And one of the teachers that was right there, she was like, oh, you're really unclassy, like, bye, like, you really need to leave the school. Like, she was just like talking to me as if we were not on school grounds. Granted, I said what I said, but there were no kids around. Nobody heard what it was that I said. But I still feel like as staff members, you guys have one job and one job only, and that's just to be there for the safety of our students, not to be sitting here arguing with the parent over how she's picking up her child, and then saying stuff personally, like calling them names and, you know, talking about their parenting and saying, you know, different stuff about, you know, when they know that I used to work at a school, because that's things that I've just said, you know, in school. When you work at a school, there's certain things that you don't do with students, and you should know who their parents are. You do this every single day. Like, I would say stuff like that. And so they would say, well, we know why you don't work at a school. Like, trying to insinuate that I got fired when, no, baby, I quit because I decided that I was going to be a stay-at-home mom. And thank God that I even had the opportunity to be able to do that. And you're talking very personally, like you really know me. So all of these things have been transpiring, right? Well, this past Monday, I go to pick up Kaelani, and I had Kylan with me. Oh, they called the police, you guys, and everything. And the reason why they called the police, I skipped a whole part, you guys. One of the staff members here basically wanted to fight me. I asked her, this is one day I was like, you know what, I'm tired of the animosity at the school. I'm going to basically apologize and try to bury the hatchet, and hopefully these people act right. I go up to one of the coaches. This is the lady that put the cones behind my car, okay? So just context for this part of the story. She's the one who put the cones behind my car. Haven't had any other contact with her since, okay? So she's walking by me to apparently go to the parking lot to go tell the car that was in the parking lot that they couldn't be there. I saw what she was doing and where she was going. So as she's walking by, I'm like, excuse me, is there a teacher that I can speak to? In that same tone, same face and everything. She turns around and she's like, for what? In that same face and that same tone. And I'm like, because I just really need to speak to a teacher. And she's still saying, for what? Now, if she would have been like, I'm a teacher, you know, I'm give me 1 second. There's protocol. There is ways that you handle things without just being off the bat, you know? So, long story short, This lady was in my face. Like, I'm saying, like, she's like right here, I'm right here. I had to hold my phone out to like tell her, like, I don't care what you're talking about, but you need to get out my face. And she just kept saying, get your phone out my face. And in my head, I'm thinking, if you keep walking close to me, this phone is going to be on your nose because you're too close. And it's just like, again, this is all happening at my child's school. Like, over me trying to pick her up, and I'm sitting there waiting for the principal, and you're still talking, saying all these things and getting closer to me, and I'm putting my phone out. It just was a mess. So leading up to this particular day, I went to pick Kaelani up, and I was like, you know what, after them calling the police, after me speaking to the police officer, me telling him everything that happened after that day, that this staff member was being super aggressive, like acting like she wanted to fight, and they called the police on me. I spoke to him, I told him everything. He basically told me, like, the school has such a horrible system when it comes to picking students up. Like, he's not surprised something like this happened when it comes to this particular situation, as far as like them being upset about picking up and stuff like that. But he wasn't there to tell me that, you know, to arrest me. He wasn't there to like say that I did anything wrong. He was just being a mediator over the schools as he is overseeing the school. So I go to pick up Kaelani, right? And I had Kylan with me. I got there super early because I was like, there's not going to be any way that they're able to say that I was late picking her up. So, remind you, like I said, she gets out around 3:12, and Kylan starts shaking like she has to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I just asked you before you left the house if you had to go, and you said no. Babies always do that. Kids always do that. I need to learn my lesson, and I'm on my third kid. When they say no, still make them go anyway. Okay, like every single time. But I come here, the cop sees me come, but he just didn't realize that it was me that he was speaking to. Okay, she starts shaking, has to go to the bathroom. I was like, I can either have you pee on yourself because I don't even want to deal with these staff members, or I can call them and see if they can call Kaelani to the office. Because if they call her to the office, then she'll be waiting in there for me. I won't miss her. They won't take her across the street. It won't be an issue. Everything will be good. I call the office. They say, yeah, you can bring her in here. Yes, we'll call Kaelani to the office. Everything will be good. Okay, click. When I get there, Kaelani should have already had the message. From where I was to the office, it probably would have took me a good 3 minutes to get there. Okay? So, maybe 2 minutes. Maybe 3 is a little long. Maybe 2 minutes. So, I get there. Time is going by. The bell rung. And I'm like, okay, why is Kaelani not here? Basically, they didn't get the message, so they say, to the after-school staff in time. Okay? Kaelani was already out the door. The office assistant had to run to go get her. And it's because she didn't call right when I called. She didn't call until I got inside the office, which was about 3 minutes later. And Kaelani was already outside with the staff, thinking that I was where I normally am, but I wasn't, because I was in the office waiting for her. So they call another office assistant who's inside of there and tell her Kaelani left with a friend. We don't know anybody out here. We don't know anybody in Houston. We don't have any friends out here. We know our neighbors. We might have seen people at the school that we might have said hi and bye to, but she left with a friend. What? You guys let her leave this school with somebody else? What? You guys knew that I was in the office and still let her walk away? What? So, if you haven't caught on yet, they let my daughter walk away with a stranger. A stranger to them, luckily somebody that we knew, but what if it wasn't? And their reasoning why they let her go with this person was because the person said that they were my friend, and because Kaelani did not want to walk across the street, which is normal procedure. Okay, so first of all, when as a staff at an elementary school are you ever to let a child walk away with somebody because they said my mom said it was okay? Because the person said I'm the mom's friend? Isn't protocol, and like I said, I can talk my ish because I know my ish. I would have never, I was an office assistant before in an elementary school. You don't just send a child with anybody. You have to take that child inside the office and try to call their parent. And if their parent doesn't answer, you call the next person on the emergency list. You don't just let them walk away with somebody, ever. But because of their personal issues with me, they put my daughter in danger. And like I said, luckily, it was somebody in our apartments. Still not my friend. Still don't know that person. Like, as a parent, I'm not really sure how they felt comfortable doing that. I get their intentions. They were trying to help. They saw Kaelani saying, my mom said not to go across the street. Kaelani was refusing to go across the street. But because they were so sick of my daughter, they were so sick of me, they took the word of this person saying, yeah, I'm her mom's friend. What if this was somebody that was like trying to harm my child? Like, what if this was somebody that had ill intentions and they weren't my friend? Granted, this person's still not my friend. They just live inside of our apartments. But what if this person was somebody that was really trying to harm my kid? Off of the strength of you guys being mad at me, you sent her off with somebody? Crazy. So I'm not even going to go into how I'm handling all of that because it's being handled. But I had to say all that to say that's why I'm in this long ass car pickup, excuse my language. That's why I'm in this long car pickup line, which I got here at 2:15. I got 2 kids sitting in the back seat. Babies crying because they don't want to just be sitting there. Okay, I'm gonna take you out right now. All because I can't trust the school. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna turn the camera off because I gotta get her and make her bottle and all that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna just talk to y'all later when I get home after picking up Matt. Well, look who we just picked up from school.
Trigger.
Did you have a good day today?
Yeah, we had a pep rally today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they were saying like something about like myboost.com, like
My boo, stop calling me.
yeah, myboost.com. And
Oh.
guess what? Guess what?
I was like, what they talking about? My boo, stop calling me. What they teaching you at school? Myboost.com?
No, myboost.com.
Oh, myboost.com. What's that about?
It's like, I don't really know. Wait, and guys. Wait, I had a shirt of my like school on it, like a little like words like that were on my school.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what your school is called?
Oh, your school name was on your shirt?
Yeah.
Uh-huh, I got it.
Shirts today.
And they
for my
gave you one?
backpack.
They gave you one? Oh, awesome. Normally you have to buy shirts from the school, but they gave you one for free?
Uh-huh.
That's cool. I mean, I think some of the teachers at your school suck, but I mean, you know how that goes, right? But I still think that that's cool that you got a shirt for free.
And they had my size.
And they had your size.
A small.
Wow. So you had a great day though?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, nothing to talk about? Nothing else besides the, what did you say that you had? Oh, the pep rally?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, do you want to tell Trey Gang what you just told me when you got in the car?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Guys, like, I forgot, like, that my mom packed my lunch, like, I needed a lunch card, but when one of my friends gave me my, like, lunch pail, I was like, I feel like there's something inside of it. I'm gonna open it when I go to my desk. And I saw food, fresh food.
So I packed her lunch this morning, you guys, and she means to say that she did not realize or see that she had her lunch pail the whole time. And so you ate hot lunch today? Huh?
Yeah.
You did? Girl. I can't with you. Got me spending my hard time in the morning. When I be sleepy, my hard time making you a lunch. You ain't even eat it.
That's what school's lunch for, right?
Girl, bye. Okay, how about I don't be making you no more lunch since you want to be smart? No, you want to be smart. Talking about that's what school lunch is for. Let's see if I make you lunch tomorrow. And you better hope this lunch is fresh, because if not, you would eat in school lunch since you talking crazy. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, y'all see how she be? Y'all see how these kids be? These kids be having their nerves talking about that's what school lunch is for. Okay, you'll be eating that school lunch for the rest of this week, playing with me, and for the rest of the school year. I won't wake you up and make you no type of lunch. You better stop playing with me. No, nothing. All right, y'all, we're driving, so I'm gonna turn the camera off. And then when I get in the passenger seat, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a passenger princess whenever Matt is in the car. I don't be driving like that. So when we get to him, y'all, then maybe I'll pick up the vlog, or I just might pick up the vlog later when I start cooking. But yeah, I'm not gonna be looking at y'all, so I'll see y'all later.
3 hours later.
Hey guys, so it's later in the vlog and I am about to start. Well, actually I just got back from Walmart. I feel like I have to go to the grocery store every single day, and that's so annoying. Like, if it's either I buy too much stuff that doesn't fit in our freezer, or I don't buy enough stuff and we run out of food like fast, as far as like me having to always go to the grocery store. I'm at going to the grocery store and grabbing stuff. We don't always keep stuff like in our freezer because of that specific reason. It's not even like really big either to keep a lot of stuff, so that's also another reason why we're always going back and forth to the store. I know I'm about to start cooking dinner right now, but yeah, we are making, I decided on, I know I was telling you guys earlier I didn't know what I wanted to cook, but we decided on meatloaf, broccoli, well, but I got mixed vegetables, so I got, yeah you do, why are you acting? You're acting, you do like it. Yes you do, you eat it. I'm gonna do meatloaf, I'm gonna do broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. It's like mixed. And I'm gonna steam it because I really want crunchy vegetables. Comment below if when you try to cook your vegetables,
I said it's nasty. So I don't want carrots.
carrots are good for you. They help your eyes. They help you be able to see better.
But the other
Anyways guys, my 2-year-old is being mean to me, but my 3-year-old is being mean to me. Thank you. Dang, you guys have to yell at me. Gosh. I've completely forgotten my train of thought. Everybody just like knocked me off right now. You're over here saying stuff to my right. You guys are yelling at me to my left. Even though you guys are correcting me. But I forgot what I was gonna say though, honestly.
Mom.
What was I going to? Oh, I was telling you guys what I was gonna make. And then we're gonna have mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna clean the kitchen right now. I'll put the camera on time lapse so you guys can like clean with me. And then you'll cook with me. Alright guys, I'm about to go clean, so let's go. Pookie, pookie, pookie. I got the good breast milk. I got the good breast milk right here for you, Pookie. Here, Pookie Pook. You're getting the wrong thing. Here, Pookie Pookie Pook. There you go, mommy. Oh, you're so beautiful. I love you. So I just decided to do Hawaiian roll sliders, you guys, little burgers and Hawaiian rolls because it got too late after cleaning the kitchen and I don't want the girls to be up any later than what they need to be. So I'm gonna just make these up real quick. And they're not gonna take that long.
I'm not gonna make the little slight, like the little burger things too thick so that they don't be all big. Probably gonna make some fries with that and then call it a night. We're not gonna be able to do brownies tonight because, I don't know. Maybe we'll make the brownies for us and just not give them to the girls, but shh, don't tell them that.
The next day.
What's up, Che Gang? So I literally vlog and drive a lot, probably more than I should, but it's okay. I'm just not gonna look at you guys until I'm at a stoplight. It is so far beyond in the vlog, like literally the next day. Last night when I was cooking, I started feeling weird and my stomach started hurting, so I went to sleep super early, and then today has kind of just been more of a work day for me, so I didn't really pick up the vlog. You're in the back, baby, so I can't vlog you. Kylan's like, what about me? But I have the girls in the back. Say what's up to the Che Gang girls.
What's up, Trejo?
They're sad that I can't show them, but yeah, guys, my stomach started hurting and I just felt weird, so I didn't vlog. But anyways, we are on our way to go get some food right now. The last time we got this food from a place called Lotus, you guys, it's so crazy. I literally thought that I was allergic to seafood because my mom and my brother are allergic to seafood. So I thought I was allergic to seafood, but literally I'm not, and I didn't know that until we got here and I started trying stuff. So right now we are on our way to a place that's called Lotus. Oh my gosh, comment below if you're in Houston or if you've been in Houston, if you had it before. That place is freaking bomb, and the last time we had it I was sick and couldn't taste it, and everybody else could eat it, and I was just only eating it because I was hungry, and I was mad the last time that we had it because I couldn't eat it. So now that I'm not sick, we are on our way to go get it again. So I don't know, since we didn't do anything fun last night, maybe we might do something fun tonight. So we will see y'all when we get home from getting the food. I told Kay that it was sprinkling outside, so she needs to hurry up. And she did this.
It's sprinkling out here.
We already started eating, but oh my gosh, y'all, like when I tell y'all this food is so good, and this sauce is not called crack sauce for no reason. Like if you're in the Houston area and you have not been to Lotus, I highly recommend, and this is like not a sponsored video at all, but literally, like I freaking like I said, we've already started eating. This food is so freaking bomb, and it's a highly recommend. Right, Kay? How good is Lotus on a scale of 1 to 10?
1,000.
1,000, right? Look at her plate. Look at her eat the corn. What corn? Where's the corn? What is wrong with these kids? Something is seriously wrong. Like, seriously. Good morning, Che Gang. I first of all just want to say that I suck at this everyday vlogging thing because I started this vlog Thursday. It should have been posted Thursday if I was vlogging every single day. Why is it Saturday and I'm still continuing the same vlog?
I don't understand. But I'm gonna get better, you guys. I'm gonna get better. Give me grace. I'm giving myself grace. Love me anyway. We're gonna get better. I just had to play sleep because Kylan came in my room and I didn't want any of the kids to know that I was awake yet. But I don't know. I thought she was coming back. I thought she was coming back. She's not coming back. But yeah, guys, it's Saturday. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning. I literally just woke up, so I haven't even brushed my teeth or anything. I just wanted to come say hi to you guys with this stink ass breath. I'm just kidding. My breath really doesn't stink in the morning. It smells like morning breath, but it don't be out here kicking like some people's breath be really knocking you out. My breath don't be knocking you out. See? Fresh. But anyways, you guys, I'm about to get up out the bed and go in here and see what everybody else is doing. If Kylan comes back in here, I'm gonna fake sleep again. She's coming, she's coming, she's coming. I tried not to laugh. Dang, I can never be serious. Say good morning, Chicken.
Good morning, Trejo.
How'd you sleep?
Good.
Good? Yeah.
What's up, Trejo? Hey.
What will I?
So that's gonna be the end of this video, you guys. This video was not supposed to be, it was literally only supposed to be one day and it turned into a 3-day vlog. So like I said, we're kind of failing terribly a little bit with this vlogging every single day thing, but we gonna get it right, y'all. Just keep sticking around. We gonna get it. Sorry guys, the camera that we were using ran out of space, so I had to go switch to a different one. Jeez, you want so much attention. What do you want to say?
What's up, Trejo?
What's up, Chicken?
I
We're gonna close the vlog out now. So like I was saying, guys, if you haven't done this yet, make sure you go subscribe, go turn on the notifications, and give this video a
big thumbs up and smash
that like button. Smash it.
until next time, Chicken.
Smash it.
Peace.